Welcome to a Minecraft playthrough where I see how many days in a row I can play the game. So consider leaving a like on the video and let's see what we get up to today. It is another beautiful day here in Feathercraft, and I have been waiting to record this video for about 5 minutes, man. I've been... Jeez. Sorry. You guys know how all the YouTubers, all the Minecraft YouTubers, we all wait for it to stop raining, right? We all wait for it to stop raining so that we can record. And I am doing a bit more creative building, or a bit more tree building, as you can see. And we have light matica, and I cannot use my shaders right now. And we have all of the different boxes for light matica, and it's raining right now, and I feel like it doesn't look good, so I apologize. But it's another beautiful day. It's beautiful. It's raining here in Feathercraft, and in today's episode, I wanted to talk a little bit about the fact that I don't understand how people can play Minecraft with no plan, if I'm being honest. Now, everyone plays Minecraft differently, and I know that there are a lot of people that love to play Minecraft and they have no plan and they can just hop online, but that's just not the way that I end up playing, and I even have good friends and even buddies on the SMP that, that we happen to be playing on here on Feathercraft that they have no problem just playing Minecraft with no plan, and I cannot do that. I can't do it. I always have to have something, the next objective that I'm working on, and I don't want to say that my way is the right way to play, because everyone plays Minecraft differently. However, if you're struggling to get any progress done in your Minecraft world, take a little bit of time, think about what you actually want to do next, and if you're not sure exactly what you want to do, I always say shoot in one direction and just start working on that thing that you had intentions for, and then more progress will come over time. Excuse me, but I don't understand how you can just hop into Minecraft and you just do nothing. Like I feel like you have to have a plan. Like, I don't know, for me, I'm a planner in general. So like, for me, I know that today, my game plan is that after I record this video, I'm going to hop onto the Lotus SMP, which is another Minecraft server that I'm a part of, and I'm going to be felling a bunch of acacia trees, or if Desolator happens to be watching, I'm going to desolate a bunch of acacia trees, because we need a bunch of them for apparently a big project that's going on the server, which is going to start tomorrow. So I want to make sure that I help out the rest of my friends, and I know that that is a task that I can help out with. And in another way, I know that I'm creating a bunch of trees here in Feathercraft, and that is my game plan. And then I also know before, for my next day playing Minecraft or whatever, you can see that we have these weird parts of land, or pieces of land, where the generation is just really whack. It's really just kind of messed up. And I know that I want to go and fix that. And then I also know that we have an opening. You can't really see it down below here, but there's an opening down over here where I want to head into creative mode, and I want to make a different build. And then I'm also playing on a third SMP. At the same time, we've been doing a lot of Minecraft recently, where I have a starter base that I want to build, and I have a couple new gear that I want to try to figure out how to get, because I am playing better Minecraft with a bunch of our friends on the Sanctuary SMP, and I don't know much about better Minecraft, but as you can see, I have plans upon plans upon plans, and that's how I like to keep my Minecraft world going, and it gets me excited, because in human psychology, one thing that's really interesting about life is that oftentimes our desire to do something, or the anticipation that we have to do something, is actually more exciting for our brains and our neurochemistry than actually doing the thing or accomplishing the thing that you want to get done. And I use that psychology to help me all of the time. I enjoy the fact that when I'm outside of Minecraft, I'm thinking about what I want to do next, and I'm not, totally just, I have other thoughts. I think about other things besides just Minecraft, but I love thinking about what I'm going to do next in Minecraft, and I love that, because then, maybe I have a work day, or maybe it's the next day and I'm waking up and I know exactly what I want to do in order to keep getting work done in my Minecraft world, and it's not hard for me to find new things to do because I'm planning on other times. Thank goodness for that. Also, I want to mention, do you guys see the sun moving? I don't think the sun is moving. I know this is a sidetrack, but this is actually the second video technically that I'm recording in a row. I'm actually working the farmers market today as well. So I want to make sure that I can get a video out for us so that we can continue on with our streak. I think this is day 111 of making YouTube videos in a row. But let's just sit here for a second. I don't think the sun is moving. I'm going to actually, I don't think the sun is moving, y'all. So I've already played, I put about 23 minutes on a phone timer every single time I make these videos. That way, if I want to go a bit over the 1 day of playing Minecraft, then I'm able to. It just makes it a little bit easier for me. But I don't think I've gone to sleep for the night the entire time that I'm playing Minecraft. And we just updated to a new update. I think that the sun is just staying right there. I haven't seen the day counter move. But anyway, it's kind of this commentary, you know, I much of my Minecraft channel is a daily journal. We make videos every single day, and I talk about the things that I want to talk about. I don't really script them beforehand or anything like that. I like to talk about the things that I like to think about. And I was just thinking about the fact that there's so many people that love playing Minecraft with no plan. And honestly, playing Minecraft with no plan as a YouTuber myself happens to be a specific niche within YouTube. I promise you, and I really mean this, if I was to make a YouTube video and I was to title it, Playing Minecraft with No Plan, and then we were just to go and figure things out, it would probably do okay. I mean, it would probably perform pretty all right, because again, there's a lot of people that actually the way that they make their whole content strategy of Minecraft YouTube is to play Minecraft with no plan and just to figure it out. And I can't fathom doing that. Because I don't know, for me, every once in a while, I will have my friends online, whether it be on Feathercraft, whether it be on the Sanctuary SMP that we're doing, whether it be on the Lotus SMP. And maybe I'm in between a project, but I see that my friends are online, and so I want to come and hang out with them and see what's going on in the server. But I can't last for longer than like 10 seconds. I'm like, I have to formulate what my next plan is. I can't just play and can't just play the game by itself. I always want to be accomplishing something. And I think that applies to also how I operate in many senses in real life. I do struggle. I'm not one of those people that can just like sit on the couch with my friends and just like talk for hours anymore. I used to be able to do that, and there's many cultures in the world where that is a huge part of how they interact as a culture and as friends and families and as a society. And as this hard-working American guy that's always kind of like a go-getter and always needs to be doing something, I can't do it. And it's funny because I don't operate in this way. And I have friends in all of the above servers that I'm mentioning, whether it be Forevercraft, whether it be Lotus SMP, whether it be the Sanctuary SMP, where people will log on and they'll be like, hey, so-and-so, like, what are you working on today? And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, why are you playing? I don't know. Like, what's the point? Like, if you're just walking around your world, we talk about this all the time. I love just taking Minecraft slowly and walking around and enjoying what I have. And so that's part of my plan. Like, I'm planning on just walking around and enjoying it. I'm not like, I don't know. And then I've plenty of friends, and it's more than okay. I love seeing people, and when people want to come up and say hi to me whenever I'm playing on any of these SMPs on these servers, I love seeing them, and it's fun. But I just don't operate in this way where like they'll come over and we'll hang out and we'll chit chat and I'll talk with them and we'll kind of, imagine if you are the sheep right here. Like we'll chit chat and we'll talk and we'll conversate and we'll move around and I'll do my my jump up and down and all the different things. JDMC actually ended up making a YouTube video about weird things that Minecraft YouTubers do, and I do all of them, including the whole you go up and down and you wave all the time just like this and you move around, and I do that when I'm just hanging out with my friends. We'll be talking and we'll be moving around just like this. And but then after like 5 minutes, I have to start doing something. And usually what ends up happening is that I will start working. Like imagine you came up to me right now while I'm recording, right? And it'd be totally okay even if I was recording and you came up to me and we would start talking about something. And we would chit chat just like this, right? And then the conversation would continue. And I would start doing what I'm doing, which is building these trees right here. Like you would still be standing down on the ground just like that. And then I would continue to be building these trees and we would just be talking. And I'm fine with that, but I have to be I still want to get my plan done. Like I have these things that I want to get done in the world and I want to plan it. And for me, speaking based on the way that I personally like to play Minecraft, it makes it so that I never have any problem hopping back into the game. Because there's always a bajillion different side projects that I can work on. And I really mean that. We've talked about this in the past. I want to make a new house over here. In kind of the clearing down over there, we have a whole pond that we can do. You guys can't see it, but we kind of have Guff's house that's right down over there. I want to kind of make a little beachside area. We have all of these holes in the ground that I want to fix up all over here. We got to flatten this. We got to bone meal everything. On the other side, I have a whole new brand other build. Panda and I happen to be working on a harbor area. So if I want to work over there, I can. If I want to do a bit more terraforming over in this expanse, you can kind of see that there's a bunch of dirt that's still not fully grass yet because we were doing a bit of terraforming over there. There's a new build that I want to do over there. And I don't get overwhelmed by it. I know that sometimes there's a lot of people that may be planning too much. It's too overwhelming, especially if you're a big builder. I don't really build big things. I build very small builds, which is just kind of the way that I enjoy playing the game. For whatever reason, although I want to become a bigger builder at some point in time. But I can't do not understand how people are able to just hop in and while I will continue to be building these trees or doing whatever it is, collecting my resources, these other people, and it's nothing against them. I just don't understand. I just operate differently, okay? They'll just continue to hang out and talk, and it makes me thankful because they have no problem. They're fine just hanging out and talking with me, which is, of course a compliment when someone is just okay to, have some good conversation with you. But I just can't do it. I just can't do it. And it doesn't have to be my own project too, I guess. But if someone else has a plan that they need help with or to work on, I am more than happy to do that. But I can't just be doing nothing in Minecraft. I don't understand. But I also operate in the same way in life. Like, I'm one of those people that, like, I can't really nap. I don't understand how people are just going to sit on the couch the entire time. Like, I don't know. I'm such a mover. I don't have ADHD. I want that to be clear. I don't have ADD. I'm not a hyperactive at all person. I'm probably the opposite of that, if I'm being honest. But I just, in the bottom of my heart, I don't understand what it is like to just, what is the fulfillment that you can get from just hopping into your Minecraft world. You have nothing else nothing else planned. I would rather do something, honestly, that is more mind-dulling. Like, we talk about this a good amount, and I've been playing a bit more of it, too. I like playing, like, Call of Duty as well. And if I don't have a creative project in Minecraft, I'm not just going to hop onto Minecraft. I'm going to play some games. I'm going to, get into a couple of matches, and I'm going to get into the routine of, trying to improve my KD ratio or whatever it is. Or maybe, maybe I'll play a different video game. I've been playing a good amount of Pokemon Pearl Edition on the DS, which I had from when I was a kid. I don't know if you guys remember the Nintendo DS, if any of you guys do. I wonder if they still have them. Throwback to the old Game Boy before Switch. I could have a whole rant about the fact that I think the Switch is awesome, but there's something missing about the nostalgic part of those sorts of games. But I would start doing I would want to take on the next gym, or I'd want to explore the next area of, I don't know if it's Sinnoh, not the YouTuber, but the region in Pokemon. I don't know. I feel like I need to have a plan, and even you can hear, like, I'm not just gonna turn on Pokemon too, right? Like I'm gonna work on the next plan. I already have. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna play Pokemon is. It's been maybe a week or two since I've done it last. But I just want to do. I don't know. I'm such a planner. And I don't know. People operate differently. I guess this also elaborates to real life too. I'd love to know. Are you guys more of like a go with the flow sort of person, or are you more of a planner and like let's have the itinerary? I am part of a divorced family and have been part of that household since I was 3 years old, which is when my parents ended up splitting. And when I go on vacation with my families, it's the stark. There's a stark difference. I'm also a twin. I don't know if you guys know that, but I have a twin brother, and he is the same as my dad, and I am the same as my mom. My mom and I love having a plan in an itinerary and having things all set up, and we know exactly what we're doing. We leave a little bit of leeway room in case we want to do something spontaneous, but by far and gone, we absolutely love having that plan. And so when I go on vacation with my mom, I have absolutely no problem because we have everything organized and we oftentimes like very similar things as well. So that can be very helpful. But then I go and hang. I love my dad. I'm not trying to throw any shade to my parents. If you've been watching the channel, you may know that I ended up giving my dad a huge shout out for everything that he's done for me for Father's Day a couple of weeks, if not a month back. And so I love him very much. But my dad and my twin brother are the total opposite people, total opposite than me and my mom. They, I wake up at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. During the work year, I'm an elementary school teacher. I wake up around 4:30 in the morning, 4:15 in the morning, and I need to eat. um, and you know, I like to have a plan for the day, but my family, especially my dad's side of the family, especially when we're on vacation, they really love having no plan. And so they'll stay up late and just fly by the seat of their pants, and then they'll sleep in and they won't get up until like 11 a.m. And I'm like, oh my God, can we please do something? What is the plan for today? And they're like, I don't know, like we, just play it by ear. Let's see what we end up doing. And it absolutely drives me insane. I really can't handle it. And I don't know, I'm the same way. I don't operate in that way whatsoever. And, each to their own. I think that there's a little bit of balance and a little bit of harmony that you can get from having people in your life that are completely opposite in that degree. I get that from my friends on Minecraft. I get that from my family. It's good. I think it's a good thing to be flexible when you're much more used to having your own routine and the way that you do things. I genuinely mean that. And some of the best romantic relationships that I've had in my life have been because of that yin yang, honestly, because I'm super structured. And again, I like to have this plan. And so when I'm formulating something to do with someone that I am interested in, oftentimes I really enjoy having, flings or romantic partners with people that also give me a little bit of that yin to my yang. They'll be like, okay, so Slip, like, you want to just go do this? I'm like, yeah, you know what? I do. Like, I had these other ideas of what we could do, and I had a whole plan for what we could do for our date day or date night or whatever. But you want to do this? You just had this great idea. Yeah, let's go do it. But and no plan can. I don't know. Maybe that's a difference. Maybe that's having a plan or making a plan, but spontaneously versus having nothing. I guess maybe the worst romantic partner for me. I guess speaking of the worst romantic partner for me probably is the person that's like, I'm like, okay, so like, I think we could do this. Maybe you want to go to the farmer's market in the morning. Maybe we could go out to lunch or something. Maybe we could go for a walk around the park. Maybe we could go for a hike. You want to catch some live music? We can do that. Do you want to go hit some golf balls? Do you want to go and play some tennis? Do you want, or we could go to a hot springs. I live in Colorado. We could go and hit the mountains for the day. We could go and visit a small mountain town. We could go to a museum. We could go for a food tour. We could go for a historical tour. We could X, Y, and Z. I'm full of plans. Like it's not a problem with with me coming up with things to do. If you were to ever hang out with me in real life, I would have things for us to do. And if it was again with like a romantic partner and that are like, I don't know, like, yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we could do that. I don't know. Let's just figure it out as we go. Like, well, what next? Like, what next? Like, what next? I don't know. And I don't know. this is not for everybody, obviously. It's for the people that enjoy hearing maybe a bit more about how I operate, and maybe you can relate to how I operate, or maybe you operate in a completely different way, in kind of the opposite way that we're talking about. And I'd love to hear your perspective. I think that there's a bit of life that you can miss out upon when it comes down to having too much of a plan, like I do, and there's a lot of life that you can also miss out with having not as much of a plan. I think a great example of that is maybe going out to like a restaurant or something like that. Like I'm one of those people that I want to make sure that if it's possible, we can get a reservation to a restaurant, which means that we have to, let's say dinner is at 6:30 or 7 p.m. That means we got to be leaving the house at 6:30 or, 6:45 or whatever. And that is our time. And what it means is that we get the restaurant and we know that we have a spot there, as opposed to the person that's like, oh yeah, let's just go do this and go do that. And oh yeah, actually maybe, yeah, why don't we go to this restaurant? Like that sounds good. And then you pull up and there's no reservations, or there's like a 45-minute wait. It's like you could have had that experience if you guys just had a bit more of a plan. So I think that, I don't know, for me, life is better with a plan. For me, Minecraft is better with a plan. I don't expect for you to necessarily agree with me about that, but again, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on it. Let's try to get, I think this is actually the last tree that we have right here. As you can see, we've been working on a forest, and I don't have a shovel, but I do want to break down all of this land at some point in time. So anyway, I don't know, I'd love to hear your thoughts about that. And then to finish off our conversation for today, because now I feel like I just want to talk about it, JDMC, as we were talking about, either in today's video or yesterday's, I can't remember, I'm just yapping at this point in time. He was talking about all these weird things that YouTubers do. Yeah, that was this episode, sorry. All these weird things that YouTubers end up doing, whether it be, kind of waving your hand around, or whether it be, shifting and going up and down just like that. And I love doing that stuff. And it's just on the top of my mind. I told him in the comments of his video, and definitely take a look at JDMC's channel. He's been making everyday Minecraft videos for, I think, 150 plus days, definitely half a year at this point in time, and has a lot of really great commentary. I was talking about all these weird things that YouTubers end up doing. I think my favorite thing, and I was talking kind of a bit about this with Legendary Zordo last night on the Sanctuary SMP, is doing the detached cam, making the whole cinematic thing right here. There are people that are vehemently against you going into like a detached cam or a free cam and doing the whole, crouching and moving around sort of thing. And I love that. I think it's such a fun thing about what it means to be a Minecraft YouTuber, and people have picked that up. I feel like it's become a part of the YouTube culture. So I'd love to hear about y'all's thoughts about that. And what we're going to leave us off with for today, here's our timer, speaking of, is the last thing that JDMC was saying, and that many YouTubers, including himself, have the same sort of outro every single day. And I think I have the same intro and I have the same outro for all these videos. And I think that brings a bit of cohesion, I would say, to the episode. And so as we finish off on this last tree right here, I'm gonna have to go and get a couple more ready. We're almost out of our fences, so hopefully we can finish this off. I do want to mention, if any of you guys want to play, and I'm kind of just including this plug, I don't want it to be, trying not to make it like into like a salesy sort of pitch, but I really mean it. If any of you guys want to hang out and play some Minecraft together this month, consider becoming a channel member, because we have about 40 or so people playing better Minecraft. If you happen to play Java Edition, you're more than welcome to join us. If you become a channel member, I'll get you whitelisted within the day, and you can join and play and hang out with us. And I'll be making a video out of it too, and tons of live streams as well. So why don't we finally take a look back at this? I'm glad that the forest is pretty much coming together and it's not raining. I also want to mention, I don't think the sun is moving. So let me know what you guys think too. Thanks for the support. Thank you, all of you guys. I appreciate you listening. If you made it to this point in the video, even if you're not a channel member, it just means a lot, especially if you guys have been here for a long period of time. So if you're new here, I appreciate you. If you've been here for a while, you know I extra appreciate you. And of course, we'll be back for an episode tomorrow, baby.